Okay, so the theme of the week, I think, is what we look for in a partner. I'm going to use that word because it's not limited to one gender for me or Chazza. This is going to be really awkward because I actually have a boyfriend. Woo! I do actually have a boyfriend. His name is Luke, and he is probably going to end up watching this, which is going to make this all a little bit awkward because later he will insist that he doesn't fit any of these categories, and then I'll have to insist that he does. Okay, on we trot. Point the first is it's got to be somebody that understands what I'm coming from in terms of relationship. They have to understand that I want to take it at the pace I want to take it. They're not going to push me too quickly into something, and at the same time they're not going to drag behind and be like all panicked when I make another step. It's got to be somebody that's in a sort of comfortable medium for where I am. Because I know that there are certain things in a relationship that I'm definitely not ready to do, but there are certain things that I am at the same time. So I find that if I'm stuck in a relationship where things are going too quickly, I get all panicked and end up calling it off. Or alternatively, if it's dragging behind, I get bored and end up calling it off. Both of these have actually happened to me, so that's one thing that in a relationship I look for, somebody that's working with me, not against me. I really like funny guys as well, funny, sweet guys who are always making me laugh, and people that are happy bringing me round to their place or coming round to mine, people that aren't afraid to actually go out with me rather than people that I basically don't talk to for the entire duration of me going out with them, because that has happened, Chazza. And yeah, people that I can actually talk to that are accessible, and funniness helps. Lots of comedians you find are really happily married, apart from the handful that aren't. But I find that the ability to make jokes in a relationship helps a lot, especially if you're going through something difficult and stressful, like say exams or moving away and that sort of crap. This is going to sound really shallow, but bear in mind that I myself am only 5'2". If I'm dating a guy, or even a girl to a lot of extent, they have to be taller than me, otherwise it feels really, really awkward. Also, I feel slightly awkward when they're younger than me. Younger as in not in the same year group, as in below me in terms of year group. It's okay if they're like 2 weeks younger than me. But I mean, I find that especially in school, if you're trying to date someone younger than yourself, say like in the year below, that's not okay really if you're a girl. It's okay if you're a guy, which is weird, but it just really doesn't work out a lot of the time because they tend to fall into the dragging you behind section of a relationship. Like, this does sound really shallow, I admit. So, for the moment at least, they have to be taller than me and preferably older than me, or, around the same age mark. Another point is that they have to get on with my friends. I find that if they don't like my friends, if they start making snide remarks and stuff, I just really can't cope with them. The great thing about Luke was that he was already one of my friends. We have this weird thing going on in the people that I'm friends with where there are only like 5 guys and they're outnumbered by girls significantly. So we have a tendency to just all swap partners a lot. That's the guys, at least. I mean, I have been out with one of the girls. And that doesn't seem to matter. It's not like a Mean Girls-esque thing where it's like, oh my god, you're going out with my ex. That is insane. It's like, yeah, they're really nice, but they weren't for me, so why don't you give it a try? That works a lot. But it does mean that if you draw a relationship diagram, it gets really complicated. Oh god. There's two on Facebook, and it's really, really weird just to see the amount of lines coming off me and various other people. So I find that them having dated other people that I know isn't an issue, but if they know people I know and they don't get on with them, that is an issue. In fact, that's an issue with having other friends, never mind partners. I think that's pretty much everything, because aside from the height thing, in terms of appearance, I'm not really that bothered because personality makes up for it. You should never date someone just because of the way they look. Just the same way that you should never date someone just to move up the social ladder or for other social reasons. You should date someone that you're comfortable around, that you feel good talking to, that you don't avoid. If you start avoiding them, that's a bad sign. Unless it's for a reason like you're really angry and you don't want to upset them, then it's okay to avoid them for a little bit. Yeah, that is, I think, pretty much everything. And talking about Luke, he's really sweet, and my parents seem to quite like him. In fact, my little sister likes him, which is really, really weird and awkward, especially when she jumps on people. And even my brother to some extent, because he did play poker with me and my brother. I don't particularly like my brother. This is odd. Should I be worried that my brother is going to steal my boyfriend? Probably not. What else do I have to do? Oh yes, I remember. This week's blog of the week is Nerdfighter Secrets, which is linked in my pants down there, which are a nice brand of jeans today. I've been following them for a while, and I find that you learn lots of stuff about other nerdfighters, especially with the anonymous factor. So you get all sorts of things about people worried that they can't find Nerdfighter-like, or worried that they're bad Nerdfighters. Or in some cases ranting about things like Doctor Who. But you do learn a lot about other people and other Nerdfighters, and you find that your insecurities in terms of being part of Nerdfighteria aren't just limited to you, that lots of people have them. Actually, there are some really heartbreaking secrets as well, especially the ones about Esther, who was the girl that helped run Nerdfighters, also linked down there. She had a terminal disease and unfortunately died yesterday morning, which was very, very sad. I think I actually cried a little bit, even though I don't really know her. Yeah, so I feel really bad about Esther. On a further note, I'm sorry that there wasn't a video last week. I was just really pissed at the C I got in history, and considering the theme and what had gone on that day, I really didn't think I would be in an appropriate mood to discuss it. Yeah, so I apologise about that. Happy birthday, Abby! I think I already wished you it, but just in case I didn't, happy birthday some more! I don't think it's your birthday anymore. No, it isn't. Brain failure. Jess, I hope you get better soon. I really hope you do, because I don't get ill often, but I fainted for the first time in the middle of a concert at which I was singing on Friday. And it was really weird, actually, but I'm okay. It was quite dramatic. I managed to miss all the music stands. It was brilliant. Chazza, I'm so bored of summer holidays. Give me school now, please. Sam, I hope you fix your thingamy-doodles that need fixing soon. And girls in general, we need to talk about what we're going to do with the suggested Irie Blogs Your Mum changes. Well, we don't need to talk about it to decide that we're going to do it, but we need to decide when we're going to do it, which I hope is soon, because soon would be nice. Okay, bye!